Yeah, are we though? And three, three, two, three, two, one, three, two, one. What up? 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 What's up, Print fam? I'm just popping in 10 minutes early because I wanted to let y'all know what's happening today. It's another day where we don't have a guest. This is the last time. From this point moving forward, I have got guests scheduled up. Thought I had one today, but it just didn't. It didn't go well. But I'm packing up the queue. We're gonna have guests every single day after today. Today's gonna be a quick one. We're gonna get into it quick, and we're gonna get out quick. So, what's up, Dark Knight? What's up, Roy? Motroit87, what is happening? Stoops, sup? Crash86, what is happening, guys? So to all those that are here early, thank you for tuning in. We're just gonna run this intro, and then we're just gonna get right into it. And 3, 2, 1, roll 'em. Ooh, that's loud. What's happening, Print fam? Monument Limited presents The Print Live. Live, and oh, that's the wrong screen. What's up, guys? It's your boy Cam. Welcome to the Print Life Live Video Podcast, where we talk news, we talk business, and at the end of all that, I do my best to answer your screen printing questions. The show has traditionally, well, over the past however long, we've been trying to have guests, but last week and then this week, it's just me soloing it. Because I keep screwing up the scheduling, and I'm not giving the guests enough advance notice, so it's all my fault. But I have the queue packed up. I'm reaching out to lots and lots of people, trying to get as many different types of guests in here to get as much knowledge as we can. But this is going to be the last week of me doing it solo. We're going to keep today quick, which is why I'm going early. I'm going to get in, I'm going to get out, and we're going to move on with our lives. I just had some personal shop news that I was going to share, and now I already forgot. Oh, yeah. So, well, let me think. I'm trying to think where I even want to go with this. I kind of did a search on the shop news thing. Hashtag Cam shop news and then shop news Cam. There's a few little things here, so we'll get to those in a second. But before that, some stuff for me. What's up, King Green? What's up, hashtag screen printing? What's up, Atomic Imprint? What's up, Visions and Brandon Defio? What's happening, guys, to everyone who's here? I'm running a little bit early just because I want to get this get this show done, get it out of the way, and then we'll pick up with the better shows starting next week with our guests, man. So last week I inquired with you guys if you guys would be cool with me bringing in like actual manufacturing, guests from all the big companies, Anatol, M&R, we can do Rock, we can do Vastex, and then also with just like supply manufacturers like emulsion manufacturers or Marukami and all those different things. And the majority, not everybody, but the majority of you were like, yeah, that's actually cool. And a lot of you even told me you would actually like to hear from different manufacturers about different offerings and products that they have. So now that I've gotten the go-ahead or the okay with that, I've been reaching out to a lot of them, and I'm trying to really pin them down, get them on dates so that they'll come on the show and talk. You do got to keep in mind, though, that with this live show, man, if you're not used to it, kudos to everyone who's done it in the past, but if you're not used to it, it can be a little bit scary, so I can understand there's some hesitation. But hopefully I'm able to pin them down and get them moving forward. What's up, Printed Hawaii? What's up, True Fit? What's up? I already said what's up to Brandon. But yeah, so they're gonna be coming on. I'm super excited about it, man. And then also, much like we did with Dylan, I'm gonna continue to try to bring on shop owners that have been in the game for a while and that are very knowledgeable, and just try to extract as much information from them as possible. So I have a lot of feelers out to different shop owners to see who would be down to come on the show. Because, man, that interview with Dylan was a lot of fun. And got a lot of good info from it. So I want to talk to more people that are in kind of the same situation as him. So you got a lot to look forward to in terms of the live show. As far as my shop news, we have finally the software is officially in beta, so I'm starting to send out the installation packets to people who actually want to get it in and that have a WordPress site and want to start installing it and kind of get it set up and start running it. So if you have a shop and you have been waiting on that, I will officially get you set up. Give me a call at the 800 number. We'll get all your info. I'll get you an account and I'll get you the install packet. So the only catch is that you got to have Stripe or PayJunction. You got to have a WordPress website, and you need to sign up with EasyPost. And ideally, you also use SNS, but you don't have to use SNS to be testing this thing. But the only other thing is that you've got, I understand that you got a business to run, but this is why the beta may not be for everybody. But if you decide that you want to use this thing, I need you to more or less use it exclusively, not in conjunction with something else. Need you to get it installed, and ultimately what you're doing is stress testing it for me so that you can say, hey bro, we could use this, but because we can't do this, we're kind of stuck. So I need people to use it exclusively so that they can kind of blunt force tell me what is missing for it to work for their particular shop. So if you're down with that, give me a call at the 800 number or fire off an email to me, cam@monumentlimited.com, and we'll get you set up. Cool. So that's my shop news. Oh yeah, one more thing. Those of you that have been watching the gaming, I started doing the whole kind of gaming, let's talk, let's play kind of thing. Well, I've officially started another channel. So if you follow me on this one, but you want to get involved with more of the personal videos and stuff that I want to make that are kind of outside of the screen printing world, search Cam Irvin on YouTube. I have just a channel. It's called Cam Irvin, and it's going to be where I do more of the gaming and any other kind of more lifestyle stuff that isn't directly related to screen printing. I've been tending to do it for a while, but building a YouTube channel is very hard. And I've just been kind of dreading going through the process of getting people to watch again. But I'm going to be over there. So if you're interested in watching me play the video games, head on over, find Cam Irvin on YouTube. I'll link it in the description of this video. And subscribe to that channel as well so you can watch me play video games and you can come in there and troll me in the chat and all that good stuff. Getting trolled is fun because I hit you back. Yeah, the Dylan interview was great. Hashtag screen printing. I enjoyed it a lot. All right, so that's it. Yeah, so make sure that you go subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Cam Irvin. Pretty easy. You can see it right up in one of these corners here. Let me think. So that's it for me. But definitely give me a call if you wanted to get on the beta. We're going to get you tested. But again, you need to have all the WordPress stuff lined out. And you need to be able to use it exclusively. So I think the ideal beta tester right now is going to be a small shop that doesn't have a ton of work coming in that can use it exclusively. That's what I need you to do, man. I just need you to figure out where the holes are. Okay. Is getting a $150 flash dryer worth it? Sure, if it works. Because you're 15 and poor. Yeah, man. I think you gotta keep it in the context of starting a business, though. If you're 15 years old and you're going, hey man, I would like to start printing T-shirts and maybe even for personal use or to maybe sell to your classmates or whatever. Dude, there's very few businesses that you can start for under $10,000 and actually produce a product, and screen printing is one of them. So I understand that you're 15 and you probably don't make a lot of money, but getting a little part-time job to buy up things like a flash dryer, a small press, and maybe even like a conveyor dryer and a printer, and you can save up $5,000 and get that stuff, and you're in business, dude. There's very few other businesses that you can do that. You know what I mean? So I know it seems like a lot, but try to keep it in perspective of starting a business. There's very few of them that you can do for that little amount of money. So don't be afraid of it, man. As you get older, you're going to spend and spend and spend. You're going to work, you're going to save, and then you're going to spend it. So it's all good. Yeah, but just do it, Mitch. I don't think that you would regret it. I would like to know when Jesse will be a guest, or has he ever? How is he going to get involved in all this? Well, Jesse's but yeah, we'll get him in here and all this stuff. Him and I have actually talked about when the time comes. He would actually produce this, so he would be sitting behind the computer kind of managing the screens and stuff so that I'm not constantly fucking it up. So he would be bouncing screens, he would be reading the chat, queuing up questions and all this and that. It's just that right now when I'm going live, usually he's out there working like right now, so it's just logistically it doesn't make sense. But he's going to get more involved as things move forward. As you guys know, I've kind of been just holding off on a lot of different stuff because I've just been dealing with the software, and that's been sucking up most of my brain power. So everything else has kind of gone on the back burner. But now that that thing is kind of at a place where it's a reality, I can start doing other things again. And we'll bring him in, man. He'll get on the show, or at very least he's gonna get involved with the live show in some way or another. More likely as kind of like a behind the scenes producer. Let's do some shop news, huh? Well, let's see what you guys got going on in the chat real quick. Mitch, you inspired me to start everything. Well, that's awesome, bro. Thank you so much for saying that. You are the man. This is from Rudy. He says, hey, Cam, love your videos. I'm always watching your stuff for reference. Well, thank you, Rudy, for watching, and keep hanging in there. You guys know with the YouTube, man, other than this live show, which has been my weekly upload, I haven't been doing a lot of original edited content, mainly because I just kind of get tired of it. But also, like I said, I've just been dealing with some other stuff, and the YouTube channel is ultimately, the whole YouTube thing is more of a passion project than any kind of than any kind of a business thing. It's just something I do for fun. But when something else that has that's more important or is more pressing comes up, YouTube kind of goes on the back burner. You know what I mean? But taking a break also kind of re-inspires and it reignites creativity. And I am starting to feel that ignition or the desire to create videos and stuff like that. And so once that stuff reignites, I'll start making videos for a while, and then when I get tired of it, I'll stop and then I'll come back to it. But just hang in there, man. The whole YouTube channel thing is always going to be there. I mean, till the day that I die, I'm going to be fucking with it to some degree or another. So there's no rush, right? We're just living our lives and enjoying it. But yes, Rudy, please keep subscribed, share the thing, like and interact with all these videos that we upload, even the live stuff, and just share it, man. Try to help grow this thing and try to get more people watching it. That's all I ask, and I'll continue to put the stuff out. Where are you located? I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you for asking, True Fit. Greg, I would like to put a conveyor dryer, but landlord is not on par with making a hole in the ceiling. Any suggestions? You can do like what I did. I bought this, like, it's a fan sucker. It's a blower, and you can run ducting up, and then you can put the blower on like a flexible hose. And I just grab it when I open the garage door and throw it to the outside. And it works. It actually works surprisingly well. And if you can't poke holes, which we can't either into this location. Dude, hey, Cam, bro. When was the last time you used words? Because you're stumbling all over them. We can't poke holes in this building either, so it was the only option. And it works pretty well. If you go just look at any of my old vlogs, you'll see the setup, and you'll kind of see how it works. You can see the duct work up there and all and whatnot. But there's always a way around it. You know what I'm saying? Good day from Australia. Thanks for all your tips. I'm waiting on UV LED lights to arrive. I'll keep you posted on how it works. Very cool. Thank you. Scott, what's up, Cam fam? Just shut down the press for the day and walking home, hanging out with you guys. Thanks so much for hanging with us, Scott. And Motroid87. Have you ever tried those heat transfer prints from places like FM Expressions or Transfer Express? You know what? I haven't. I have literally zero experience with applying heat transfers. At the old shop I worked at, we printed them a little bit, very rarely, but I have some experience with printing them, but not applying them. I'm definitely not the person to talk to about that. But right on, man. So let's go ahead and get into, which one is my shop news thing here? God damn it. Let's get into the shop news. What do you think? Open up my hair, a little print life shit here, and we're going to start. There's not very many of them because I have a new hashtag, but you guys know it's actually, we switched it from shop news scam or shop news cam to Cam's shop news. So just CAMSHOPNEWS, Cam shop news. That's the new hashtag. If you got shop news, post it under that, and you'll get featured on the live show. Today, it looks like we have a whopping 3 under that particular hashtag. Maybe we'll search a few more after that. But we're going to filter it by most recent. And let's just run on down the list here, huh? Put my glasses on because I can't see a jack shit. First one is from Brandon, Amy, Joe, Vincent. Now, they shared a link, and I'm not looking to see if this is some kind of spammy shit, but let's find out. Finally have a website squared away. PatriotPressShirts.com. Still way more to add, but this will get started just in time. Right before our New York City trip, and a fellow vet will be getting my kidney. Oh, very nice. That's awesome that you're... That's just awesome. This page or community has been extremely helpful and can't thank you enough. Cam, print, flash, repeat, y'all. Catch you later. So let's check their site out. This is not going to go... Well, I can show the whole screen. So let's check out their shop here. Oh, from the Patriot Press is looking gosh darn awesome. Now, I wonder if this is built on WordPress. Let's see. Yeah, it does look like... Wait, contact info widget. Yeah, I do. I think that this is a WordPress site. Maybe I'm tripping, though. It's funny. I just inspected it, and I have actually no idea where to look for the header to find out if it's in fact WordPress. If it is, trustywebpro.com. So maybe not. But it looks real good, and congratulations on the press. Let's kind of click through it and see what we got here. And if you guys are just getting started and this is your first thing, hit me up, man. I got the plugin, and if this is built on WordPress, ask your developer, and I'll send you guys a setup pack so you can get the whole plugin thing going. And like I said earlier, man, I'm going to be much more selective. Originally, I was planning to release this to the masses, but I've decided to kind of keep it more as a tight-knit community, and we're going to build it slowly over time. But I'm not going to be sharing features publicly. I'm not going to be sharing any of the neat little things going on publicly. You're only going to know if you tune in and sign up and start running it. So you got to hit me up if you're down, bros. Looks great, though. And then gallery, let's see what we got on the gallery thing here. Patriot Press is killing it. Love it, brother. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, you should be proud. It's a good-looking website. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for sharing one of your body parts with another person that served this country, and make sure that we're all able to enjoy the freedoms that were given to us by our forefathers and all that stuff. Thank you all for your service, and thank you for sharing, Brandon. Good luck. I hope everything goes okay. Also, you know what? This brings up something. Now, I was going to talk about this. I don't know, dude. I don't know all the specifics, but I just wanted to maybe I just spit all over my thing here. You know what? I'll do it here in a little bit. So the next one is from Marshall Atkinson. He's definitely a friend of the print life. He's a friend of me. He's helped me get all kinds of promotion and stuff. But Marshall's got some news. He needs the print fam's help. HTTP access, and you guys can see the link right here. He needs help with the history of the t-shirt printing ebook project. He's wondering if you guys can share your story with him. He knows my story, so if you want to get me involved in that thing, brother, just let me know. You already know my story, but that'd be awesome. But he needs your guys' help, man. Get involved with him. Reach out to him at these links here. Just go to the Print Life Facebook group and search Marshall Atkinson, and you'll see this video. Let's watch it. Actually, oh crap, this isn't gonna play right. I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, maybe. There's a nice close-up.
Hey everyone, it's Marshall Atkinson, and I need your help. I'm putting together a crowdsourced ebook called The History of T-Shirt Printing, and this is going to be a collection of stories about how shops get started in the industry. So to do that, I need your story. So we want to find out who influenced you, how did you get started, what were you struggling with. Upload your story, share some photos, and be a part of the collection. I'm looking for about 100 to 200 shops. We're around 50 right now. So to get going, just go to Atkinson, ATKINSON.FYI/history and share your story. Would love to hear from you. Got questions? Reach out to me at marshall@marshallatkinson.com. Thanks a bunch. See ya.
All right. So y'all know, man, he's a friend of the Print Fam. So if you're interested in getting involved in that in any way, be sure to hit him up. Thank you for sharing, Marshall. I hope that the print book goes well, and I'll reach out to you later. I'd definitely like to be at least in that thing. So yeah, I'll reach out to you after this. Who else we got here? Joe Ward, Saturday morning cameo bells him out again. Let's see what we got going on here. Can we hear it?
Films
Hang
didn't.
on, here we go.
Cameo bails me out again. My films didn't show up, but I was able to cut the vinyl on 2 sheets, peel it, tape them together, marker on some half-assed registration lines because in 2-color print that I should have just put on there when I was cutting the vinyl. But
Nice.
craft cutter was good to have around sometimes.
Yeah, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. So you use this cutter to kind of create like just a quick film. Very cool, man. Thank you for sharing. It'd also be interesting just to see how that whole thing went down. Now, I can't remember if we covered this last time, but shop news for Cam. This is on the 24th, so I think he shared this while we were live. Just started to finally screen printing with a Green Earth Slinger 2 setup. I hate changing screens to change colors, but can't beat the $500 for the whole setup. Thanks for sharing, Sean. And I think we did this one too. But this is the last one. Bill Corcoran, Shop News Cam, Sign Me Up Express, new embroidery machine, 15 thread, up and running, 100%. I'm a happy camper, cranking out the hats and jackets. Thanks for sharing, Bill. And then this, I remember sharing this one. Scott McLean, bought profit first, want to make it. Also got a huge hydro wash booth. Didn't really need anything that big, so I'm going to clean it up and sell it, hoping to get a bench top with, well, we all got to start somewhere. Thanks, Cam, for the reference on the book. You are welcome, Scott. That is definitely the last of that. Let's see if we got any other shop news, like hashtag shop news stuff or something. Still on the right screen? Yes, we are. There we go. Antonio Angular. I think he has another YouTube channel. Yeah. So let's go ahead and shout this guy out. I don't know why I'm doing this, shouting out people that are making YouTube channels that compete with mine, but hey, what can I say? I'm generous like that. Hashtag shop news. Well, since I can't afford an exposure unit nor build one yet, I decided to turn an old table to a DIY UV exposure unit. You can see how he put it together right here on the YouTube link, you guys, so go follow this on the thing. This is on April 29th. First time posting. I'm a self-taught screen printer from Nicholas Petrotto in Buffalo, New York. First time screen printer that is always willing to push his limits and problem solve until he finds a solution. This week he was faced with 2 interesting projects. Printing on a hoodie pocket in 2 very different ink viscosities and across the hood just underneath the rear vertical seam. That looks nice actually. And just above the draw cord. My clients keep me on my toes. Let's see if I can preview these. No, not really. That's cool. It kind of reminds me of that off-white kind of deal. Love it. Very, very cool. Looking sharp. That's badass, actually. My nose itches. Why is it that my nose constantly itches during this time of year? Thanks for sharing, Nicholas. That looks awesome, brother. Pete Jr. still didn't clean his floor. Sounds like my shop. And we went over this stuff last time. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for tuning into the Print Life Shop News. I told you we're going to blast through this one quick style. Let's go back to the chat for a quick second, just to make sure that I'm interacting with you guys. And then we're going to wrap this one up, man. Short and sweet. But like I said, next week we got guests lined out from next week moving forward unless someone cancels for some reason or another. Let's see here. What's up, Cam? Oh, we already read this one from Scott. That would be a good question for, have you ever tried those heat transfer prints from places like F&M? Yeah, so Jay Snyder's saying that would be a good question for Ray as entrepreneur. Yeah, because he was messing with a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I'm sure that he would be down to come on. I've talked with him periodically. Well, I don't know why I just said it like that. I've interacted with him in the comments of my videos and stuff, and yeah, it'd be cool. Maybe I'll reach out to him and see if he's down to get on here and we can talk about stuff. He's like, the problem is that he's just more of like a serial entrepreneur with small businesses. He hasn't put a lot of time into this screen print game, but maybe we could chat about just like general business stuff or how to grow like a social following. I think he would have a lot of insight in just growing a social following and what he thinks worked and why certain things, because his shit just caught on all of a sudden. So it would be fun to talk to him about social marketing and stuff like that, because I think that that's really his power. And also just like he has this interesting personality that kind of draws you in. So it would be fun to talk to him about that stuff. So yeah, if you guys talk to him first, hit him up, let him know that I'd love to have him on the live show, and we can shoot the shit via Skype. And I'll also hit him up too. Very good idea. Printed Hawaii. I will shoot you an email. Would love to. See, sometimes I get confused in the chat because I can't tell if you're shooting it at me or not. Do you came across you a few months back? Okay, so this is from Brian. Came across you a few months back. Never realized you were in Asia. I just realized that I live like a few miles down Van Buren from the shop. Do you ever do classes or ever have openings in the shop? No, I don't. If everyone from the from the channel stopped by, I would never be able to do anything other than that. It's like it's kind of like, yeah, don't stop by unannounced. Hit me up, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I got other stuff going on, dude. Like, the videos, they may seem like they take up, like, my whole life is around them, but they really only take up a very small portion of my day. I got a lot of other stuff going on. As far as classes, no, I've seen and I've heard a lot of people put on these classes. I don't like the idea of it, man. First off, I don't feel that I have the facility to properly train people. And secondly, like, I'm a decent screen printer and I understand how to do stuff. But as far as like teaching a class, I don't know. It's something I thought about briefly and I was like, nah, dude, that's not for me. However, in the future, I may go about actually setting up a situation where we had enough presses and enough exposure units and enough computers to where we could actually give people hands-on experience. What I've heard with most other classes is that, like, you basically pay to go watch stuff that you could have already watched on YouTube, which is like, I don't know. So if I were going to put on a class, I would want to make sure that everybody was able to really get their hands on every single portion of it without having to sit there and wait in line for their turn and shit like that. So in my opinion, to put on a proper class, you need a decent facility with lots of tools, right, at the ready for people to use, in my opinion. Anyway, yeah. I don't really know where I was going with that beyond that, but yeah, definitely don't just swing by the shop, but you can hit me up and stuff, and, you know, I'll shoot the shit with you for a little bit. Willing to do what it takes to get experience in the industry because I want to run my own shop. Part of how I came across your channel in search of solid info. You can do it, man. This is the thing about the industry. You know, you get a job at a shop somewhere. That just gives you kind of a little bit of an idea on how to do things and how not to do things. And you can always find how not to do things at any shop. Doesn't matter because they always do. We all do dumb shit. But the second thing is just start buying up equipment and start learning, man. Little bits at a time. I second what Brian asked. Would you do like an internship for local peeps? No. I mean, an internship, ooh, maybe. You know what? I'll think about it. The problem with, like, doing an internship to teach people screen printing is it's a fucking pain in the ass to teach someone how to screen print. So an internship, when you're trying to teach someone screen printing, is more of a burden than a benefit. So really, it's only benefiting the intern. It's not benefiting me in any way, unless you're willing to, like, straight up just watch and learn. Like, you're basically, if you were an intern and you were willing to be a monkey and you understood that you weren't going to get a lot of, like, face-to-face education, you would just have to learn from watching while you're hanging around doing all the hard labor, then I might be open to it. But yeah, man, we'll hit you up. You know what? Yeah, thank you for saying that, dude. That's why I was asking if you had openings, because I'd be willing to work for you. Maybe we'll hit you up, dude. I'm trying to think about how that whole intern thing would go down. So we'll see. But yeah, you just email me, Brian. Send me an email to cam@monumentlimited.com. Just let me know what's up with you, and we'll see. John, hey, Cam, you're a good teacher. However, by training people, you may put yourself out of business by creating your own competition in the marketplace. Completely agree. Yeah, but it's an interesting thing. Like, you know, the industry as a whole doesn't like this channel either, right? Like, even though a lot of screen printers interact with this channel, most screen printers don't actually like or appreciate what this channel does, or any channel that is educating other screen printers on how to get better. Even if it's misinformation or just general showing them, because we're all each other's competition. So, like, I'm not delusional in thinking that every time I talk about doing, like, how to do this or that, I know that I'm creating my competition. And but like I said, man, this whole thing is just more of a passion project. And I don't know, man. I think about that stuff all the time. And I don't really, like, some days I'll be like, what am I thinking by putting this out there? And then there's other days where I'm like, I just want to put it out there. It's just fun to make the videos. And then sometimes I'm like, dude, sometimes I even consider just like abandoning it, which I could never do, but sometimes I consider it. Dude, creating something like this it's an interesting process. I don't even know what I'm really talking about right now. I'm just kind of like thinking things through, and that's it. It's an interesting thing to create a YouTube channel, especially something like mine, because I never really ask for like money, and I don't really do it to like monetize it or anything like that. So I think a lot of people go, what the fuck is he doing? Even the software was basically just a way, like, I decided to make it for other shops because so many shops were asking and inquiring about it, but I had never even intended to have like a software, a shop management system for other people. I was always trying to design it to make my site the best that it could be, and then it just kind of pivoted. But even now, man, like sometimes I'm like, God, do I actually want to put this out there for like a lot of people, a lot of shops to use? I don't know. So I struggle with stuff all the time. Anyway, TrueFit says there's no competition with Good Karma. You know what? That's probably very, very true. Very, very true. King Green, I have a 600 watt LED grow light. Would that be way too much to burn a screen? I don't think so. There's a certain output or a certain spectrum that a LED light has to have. And I researched it the other day. There's a certain spectrum, but I already forgot it. But it's in one of my old videos or in a comment somewhere saying what the spectrum needs to be. I don't know if grow lights are on that specific spectrum. Maybe they are, but I'm not sure. But just look into it. It'll be fine, man. They're all so cheap. Just buy it, take it, put it on a screen, see if it exposes it. If it does, you're going to be in pretty good shape. They're all like under $100, so it's pretty easy. Go buy it off the links in my videos, dude, because Amazon pays me like 2%. So I got to sell 1 million lights to make any money on it, but go buy it from the links in my videos, please. Buy one of those 50 watt LED things. They work like a charm, bro. We've been using it every single day. And I was considering upgrading my exposure unit to like an Anatol unit, and we don't need to. The damn thing works like a charm. I also saw in here somewhere what brand of press you use. We use Anatol. I've got the Anatol Thunder, which I had been wanting forever. And then finally spoke with them, and we made kind of a cool little deal. And I've got the Anatol Thunder in my shop, which is amazing. And then I also use the Anatol dryer. And I love that dryer, but I do wish that I had forced air on it. That's one thing that I wish, but I'll get that on the next one. And of course, the phone is ringing. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, my friend? And what is up, Juan, all the way from Dallas? Yeah, the frequency. Printed Hawaii. The frequency, I believe, has to be right for the light. Yeah, there's some kind of like output frequency or spectrum of light that it needs to have to expose emulsion, but the information's out there, dude. I had it. I just can't remember what it was. But look into it, guys. And I think that's going to be it. This one is just a short, sweet, live episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging with me. Again, if you're interested in getting the shop system set up on your WordPress, hit me up, 800-806-3518. The phone number's, well, just go to monumentlimited.com, get the phone number, give me a call, and we'll get you set up. You guys are the shit. Thanks for tuning in. See you. There we go. John, Alex Son, as far as UV is concerned, 39 through 405 nm is supposed to be the frequency, I believe. However, let me know if I'm wrong. I think that sounds right. It's not ringing a bell, but that sounds right. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourselves, Print Fam. See you next week with a brand new guest. It's going to be the shit. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.